Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to some more Dragalia Lost. The Wind Raid is underway, and in this video I'm going to cover all the important attacks that the raid boss performs in detail and also give you guys some pointers on how to defeat the boss. In addition, I'll share some tips at the very end on how to complete the 100-second title challenge. First off, the key to victory in this raid is to break his right hand. It's much harder to hit than Fraganov's tail, especially considering that Hypnos likes to teleport all over the place, but try to stay focused and break that right hand. The reason you need to break it is because Hypnos does this sleep powder attack that covers a large circular area around him. It's a purple attack, so you can't avoid it using iframes. The only ways to avoid it is to get knocked down prior to the attack. You can also run outside of the attack zone, but that will cost you some precious DPS time. Or the third option is to try and put him in overdrive mode while he's charging in order to cancel the attack. If you do get hit by it, then it will knock you down and inflict a sleep status ailment on your party, which is very bad because again, that's a loss of DPS. Once you break his right hand, it'll open this safe area in the middle of the purple circular zone. In there, your party will be safe, but more importantly, your party can stand right under Hypnos and your team will be able to freely dish out damage for a good 10 seconds. This is very important stuff. Next, let's talk about one of his moves called Ascension. He normally performs this move after being put in an overdrive state. I believe that's the case for EX mode. In expert mode, I think he tends to do it as his third attack, but nonetheless, when he does this move, 8 green balls appear on the stage and you have to take these balls out as soon as possible before Hypnos is done charging. Regardless whether or not you destroy all the balls, he performs a cyclone move afterwards. This attack right here is unavoidable. You have to eat the damage, but there are ways to reduce the amount of damage taken. First, by destroying all the green balls prior to the cyclone move will significantly reduce its damage. If I recall correctly, I think my Vanessa takes about 250 damage if all the balls are destroyed. If not, then cyclone almost deals enough damage to one-shot an entire team. Second, if you have dragon ready, then you can transform into your dragon so they can take damage for you. Make sure not to be too late on your transformation or else your character might still take damage in mid-transformation. Oh yeah, by the way, while Hypnos is performing Cyclone, there's a lot of downtime where you'll just be standing around and doing nothing. If you think your team is attacking the wrong body part, then take the time to press on the right hand health bar at the very top to notify your teammates to target the right hand. Breaking his right hand and destroying balls during Ascension are the two main things you really have to look out for in this raid. These are the only two things that I think are worth covering in his moveset. The rest of his attacks, you basically just see it, then dodge it. Now that you understand all that, let's move on to the 100-second title challenge. This challenge is way easier than the Fraganov one, I'll tell you that. It's probably due to the fact that fire characters have arguably the strongest units right now and a bunch of people have Ezlith. But anyways, to prepare for this challenge, you'll need a few things. First, obviously you need a good DPS fire unit and a dragon. The unit doesn't really need to have sleep resistance as an ability, so most fire units will be good enough for the job. I don't really know what the recommended strength is for this challenge, but I would say at least 1200 strength sounds good enough. For worm prints, you'll need the exclusive raid worm print equipped on your main character. It doesn't have to be fully unbounded if you have a really strong fire character, but I would just fully unbind it just to be on the safe side. As for your allies, you need to give them the 2-star worm print that grants Shake Prep, which a bunch of these can be obtained from the raid Blazing Summons. Just fully unbind them and they'll have Shake Prep plus 8%. This effect right here stacks with one another, so if each player on the team have 3 of these equipped to their guys, then everyone on the team is getting 96% dragon meter filled right off the bat. 96% isn't required, I would say 50% is the minimum, but having more definitely will make your run a lot easier. Alright, so once you have all of that and a 4-man team ready to go, now the question is, what do you need to do during the raid? So there's 4 things that you need to do. Number 1, everyone on the team needs to turn into a dragon immediately in the beginning in order to get Hypnos into an overdrive state. And while you're doing this, make sure to always target the right hand at all times. Once he's in an overdrive state, he'll use Ascension, and this is step number 2. Destroy all the green balls. If you don't, then somebody might die and then you basically just lose the run. If everyone survives, then great, you still have a chance, but make sure to destroy the balls. Next, after his Cyclone move, he's going to charge up his Sleep Powder attack. This is when you should turn into a dragon a second time, and during this time your goal is to break his right hand in order to cancel his Sleep Powder attack. Depending on the team, you might barely break it, but if you do break it, then you basically just attack him until he dies. Make sure to transform into a dragon whenever it's up and try to break his left and right wings. If you don't break it and get hit by the sleep powder, then your dragon might still be active to eat the attack. You'll lose your dragon, but you'll still have a chance. However, you're really cutting it close at this point. And then after this point, you pretty much just attack him until he dies. And yeah, that's basically the strategy for the 100-second challenge. The strategy is pretty straightforward, but it does require some coordination and decently leveled fire units and dragons on the squad. And that's going to be it for the commentary part of the video. Now I'm going to show you guys 2 different clips of me and a few of my Discord members helping others complete the speedrun challenge. Shoutouts to the people in my Discord, by the way. The first clip is pretty much a near perfect run. We did everything correctly. The second clip, however, is a little bit sloppy because we didn't break the right hand in time, but we still managed to defeat the boss within 100 seconds. I'm going to put other music on top of the gameplay so I can avoid any copyright issues because I forgot to turn off vocals again. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, I will highly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.